MGM and Amazon might just go alone with Stargate. And that opens up a very interesting possibility that Stargate could go home. Welcome to Sidetrack, your sci-fi TV, a movie channel. So for a few weeks now, I've been telling you that Amazon are hoping to strike a deal with somebody like Warner Brothers or Sony. And to be honest, it looked increasingly likely that it was going to be Warner Brothers that was going to be the partner for any new Stargate franchise, particularly the movies. But Amazon, because they don't really own much studio space, I think they have like 3 studios at Culver City or something, that they were looking for a partner that they could actually create the Stargate movies far quicker and far easier than they can on their own. Now, Amazon have always had a long-term ambition to become a big studio in their own right. But, you can't run before you can walk. And Warner Brothers have the studio space they need. They also have a very successful and very experienced animation team. So they could deliver lots of different projects very rapidly. But there has been a little bit of a problem, and perhaps they're looking to go a different way now. So what is the issue? Well, for one, they have had conversations with Sony about potentially being a creative partner for Stargate, RoboCop, and a couple of other things. If they go into a deal like that, apparently they want to control elements of the IP. They want to actually own parts of the project that they then actually produce. Amazon don't like that idea. So they're happy to work with Sony when it's sort of an original project or something that they're already involved in. So doing The Boys with Sony is absolutely fine. But doing something that actually Amazon already owns, say Stargate, not so much. So Warner Brothers. Well, Warner Brothers are looking apparently for a long-term deal. They want something that's going to be like about 15 years. They're thinking about the cha-ching, the money, and they want to sign a big deal with Amazon to have a permanent base, basically, at Warner Brothers Studios, where they would produce 2-3 movies a year for the next 15 years. And they want a very big initial lump sum. Amazon are not so keen to do that either. So they might just accelerate plans to go it alone. Now, this might be another reason why getting an announcement for Stargate, RoboCop, etc. is taking so damn long. MGM already own the IP. MGM are doing a lot of the work towards getting these things made. And we know that actually the Stargate movie has been ordered, that Jennifer Salke has given Courtney Valentini the permission to actually start development work. Deadline wouldn't be reporting it if it wasn't true. So how could Amazon actually get the studio space it needs quickly enough to actually start producing some of these projects? And why does that mean that Stargate could be going home? Well, Amazon already has a very good working partnership with something called the Hackman Group. Now, the Hackman Group 15 years ago wasn't really in the entertainment business, but now it's the largest private owner of studio space in the world. Just like saying in the world like that, it just amuses me. They are a working partner with something called the MBS Group, and they're the largest owner of a prop studio in the world. They're the largest supplier of lighting and grip equipment, etc. Generally, all that stuff that you need to make television and movies, they're the big player. Right now, the Hackman Group own 19 studios. They have 130 active sound stages, and they're currently developing another 60. They're in 7 countries around the world and multiple cities. But why does Amazon have a good working relationship with these guys? Well, the Hackman Group own Culver City. Amazon Studios headquarters is also at Culver City. Buildings that were constructed by the Hackman Group specifically for Amazon and leased to Amazon. So, Amazon already have a very strong working relationship with the Hackman Group. Perhaps that relationship is about to go a lot further. Well, the Hackman Group just announced that it's bought the Vancouver Film Studios. This is 13 sound stages, loads of construction facilities to build sets, etc., and lighting and production equipment. This is adding even more capability to the Hackman Group, not just actual land, actual studio space, but all of the facility equipment that goes with it, building props, lighting equipment, grip equipment, etc., etc., etc. So the Vancouver Film Studios. Now that's an interesting connection because where was Stargate SG-1 filmed again? Vancouver. But not actually at the Vancouver Film Studios. They were actually filmed at the Bridge Studios, not that far away. So could there be a connection there? Well, yes. The Bridge Studios is currently going through a massive development project. They're actually going to be building 60 sound stages, completely new. It really is a couple of £billion investment project. And their partner in that project, MBS, the Hackman Group's partner. So that again opens up a very interesting possibility. They are currently constructing brand new studios. Could some of those studios be swallowed up by Stargate? But some of the studios are nearly done. Could Amazon move into them and become a long-term partner with the Bridge Studios once again? Now, why would Amazon do that? Well, for one, it would be quite a nice story. And Amazon like stories. They would love to get that press release out there that Stargate SG-1 is going home. The fans will like it. Don't get me wrong, it's not massively important, it's not massively exciting, but it would, I don't know, give us a little bit of confidence. Even if that confidence is kind of based on nothing, it'll be nice to give the new Stargate project a home. Now, there are financial reasons why actually working in Vancouver is a good idea. Really, the same financial reasons that took Stargate there in the first place. So, this would be a nice story. But more importantly, it would be a story that actually has a financial reason for it. And that would interest Amazon. So Amazon might be about to go it alone, particularly with the projects coming out of MGM. And Stargate could be about to go home. Maybe, possibly. Now, what are my sources saying about this? I've actually been told to look at this Hackman Group a couple of times before. They're becoming a major player in Hollywood very, very quickly. And they have very big backers. The Hackman Group is one of those companies that takes funding from lots of different sources. And apparently, a couple of those sources are Amazon. So, Amazon are invested in this company already. They're very, very rapidly becoming one of the big, most important players in Hollywood and really around the world. They already produce anything up to 900 different productions a year. Sony, Warner Brothers, Paramount, Amazon already, everybody. So, yeah, this is not just a possibility, it's actually pretty likely. The couple of studios that Amazon already have, including the world's largest virtual studio, Studio 15 at Culver City. It's literally a soundstage with a massive LED TV that they can use as a background. It apparently works. Were constructed and are actually owned by the Hackman Group. Could Amazon be about to continue that plan, but on a much bigger scale? I think it's very possible. But what do you think? And is it a good idea to move away from these plans with Warner Brothers and Sony? I would argue it's a very good idea because I actually do think too many cooks do spoil the broth, and Warner Brothers and Sony would have wanted at least some influence on those projects. Do we want Warner Brothers having influence on Stargate? We've already argued that actually Warner Brothers were possibly trying to push Bad Robot onto Stargate because of the deal that they were hoping to strike with Amazon. Hopefully, that will finally put that possibility to bed if Amazon don't go with Warner Brothers. But what do you think? Get to the comments and tell me. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out, and you'll never miss any of our new videos. Also, you can go to patreon.com/sidetrack, where you get to see most of our new videos first. And for a small contribution each month that really supports the channel, you get to see them without the adverts. As always, please stay safe, guys, and I will see you very soon.